Yes, this your boy Papa Smith for another interview, and who we got here, boss man?
You know this Grammy long time, aka Gremm, Boss Boy Rasta,
aka actor, slash actor.
You know how that go, dog.
Yeah, man, I watched the movie, you know, it was dread, man. Personally, I think part 3 was the best one. I didn't like part 1, didn't really feel too much for part 2, but I was loving part 3.
You know, part 3 had a mixed flavor, man. Mixed flavors of Bahamians, mixed flavor of talent, definitely. You know, venue was just coming straight to the Freeport, doing what Freeport do best, and that's keep it real, keep it tight, straightforward.
Alright, I see your hustle, big man. What exactly is your hustle?
You know, the hustle is all about making sure that people get at least what they want, you know, just trying to supply a variety of stuff, peanuts, juices, minutes, there's snacks in there, not illegal.
That's all right.
Stay legal.
That's the vision. Alright, well, I mean, since you just recently finished doing the movie, what is this, Eric and Galera?
Yeah, I worked with Conrad with Eric and Galera, you know, part 3 came out spectacular.
Yeah. You know. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when I was watching the movie, there's one part of the movie, one thing which you do had me laughing like crazy. After you get shot in your leg, right? You say, I think he shoot me. No, you say, I think I get shoot. I think I catch one. Or I think I get shoot or something. I would have figured, if you get shot in your leg, you ain't got to think about that. You'd automatically know.
Sometimes bullets is crazy.
Well, I don't know.
Sometimes it hits you.
Me, I allergic to getting shoot or stuff. I allergic to them things. So
sometimes you say you get grazed or you get hit. Like they say, I think I get hit.
Yeah.
They ain't sure yet. You know?
But I ain't gonna lie, it just was jokey because the effects on it was blood spooting everywhere. I don't know, it just was jokey to me, but you know what I mean, you did your thing in the movie. How you came about, how you even get choose to do that, man? Because you played the role good, no lie, big gangster. What was your role exactly anyway?
Well, my role was, there's a guy, top dog named Jeffrey Music, and apparently Psycho Galera, everybody know Galera. Hey, respect to Galera, that's an actor. She real. People know her, they don't know her personally because every time people cast us a real character. Mine, she ain't far from it, but we can find
that's talking about Evie McGregor, right?
Yeah. Evie McGregor, she's real, you know. And Conrad approached me and we talked about it. We came up with plans and ideas, and it was just like come solid. Next flavors and the Bahamian thing, it just came out sweet.
Yeah, that's a vibe. I like it. So who else? I noticed Link was inside there.
Yeah, big up Link, dog. You know that's my right hand from Bert.
In the movie, he was trying to let you know that, you know what I mean. You get a certain vibe you want. You know what I mean. You need to just cool off on that. Why you didn't take his advice?
Straight up entertainment, you know.
Yeah. Straight
up entertainment.
I like it though.
Guys are playing for real, right?
Yes, I.
But straight up entertainment, man. I mean, everything flowed natural. You know, nobody got took out of their character. That's why everything is so good.
Yeah.
You know, everybody who act, the way they act is the way they really are. Remember that.
Exactly.
That's what makes a movie sweet. When you don't take people with their character. And they act how you big up to Rizan, she's very good as well. She and me, like the characters was picked basically on their personalities. You know, I went around, I knew them, discussed what we wanted to do, and I picked the characters, and man, we picked a good cast, trust me.
Yeah, man. So where they could go get a copy of that if they didn't watch it yet?
Well, to keep it real, dog. Bootleg City, man. Everyone probably selling that because they know some good shit.
Yeah, so get them the title of the movie in case they don't know.
The title is Eric and Galera, Part 3. It is in now. I think Conrad did Part 4. Feedback wasn't too tough about it, but...
Part 4? You did Part 4 already?
Yeah, he did Part 4. He probably can check again, Bootleg City, so I'm sure it's around town.
Yeah, because the last part was 3. He was in the old building sleeping, and that was it. I didn't even know he did a part 4.
Yeah, he did a part 4. Not basically, I didn't work with him in part 4, but you would see it. You would watch it, you would see it anyway. So,
alright.
I don't know, you'll have to rate it yourself. But to put in there, we get the next Bahamian movie coming out. I'm working along with Marcus Bailey. That's another character that y'all are gonna respect.
Alright.
Marcus Bailey. Alright. Bailey. Got a diamond.
Question, when you how people then respond to the movie, or how respond to you being in the movie, you know what I mean? I know people then watch it and probably say, that's my boy Grammy though. You know what I mean? You getting the oh Grammy, I want your autograph. Anything like that?
I mean, yeah, a lot of people surprised. I traveled and people notice me and would come up to me and be like, did you star in a movie? And I'd be like, yeah. And they'd be like, you did good. And to me, I watched the movie, I was impressed with myself, but you know, it's amazing to know you being a Bahamian and you proud and people can actually recognize you and be like, oh shit, this is the guy who acted the movie. And you know, they show love, they show that love, man. And you know, it's Bahamians, they say Bahamians are the hardest set of people to please, which is somewhat
correct.
Correct, but when a Bahamian shows you respect of you being an entertainer, man, you should cherish that.
Boy.
Because that's your own.
Exactly.
Respect to the set abroad, show you when you're on, show you the love, man. I respect it even more. That's why with anything I do it for my people.
Alright, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, definitely. I want to shout out to the family, I want to shout out to the Bahamas. Always supporting me. I want to shout out to my kids. Shout out to my wife, because me and my girlfriend, Olivia, I'm a single master. Want to shout out to all my family and all my friends. Want to shout out to Big Papa Smurf behind the camera.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bless it. You know, shout out to New Era Production, printed or masterpiece. We got a commercial online now about 20 years short of that's New Era Production. You will go on my site, you will send a request on my Facebook, Antone Smith, that's my real name, that's what I know. Anyone of your friends, man, send some shout out to the movie, because when it comes out in January next year, it's going to be the hardest movie to hit Freeport. I was impressed with Erica Letter, but this one is more, it has some scenes in it, nice.
Alright, man, that's cool, man. Well, continue yourself, continue doing your thing, you know what I mean? And keep it positive, my lord.
Positive, like the positive lady.
Yes, sir.